I signed up for a later time slot, so we'll see how this goes. Welcome all my YouTube friends. If it says was live right there, that means you caught the replay. That's totally awesome. Just type hashtag replay and I can welcome you. When you pop on, the keyword is September for the product list. So type that and let's get started. All right, so I have my sticky mat here that we're gonna pull up. I just cleaned it, so it's a little bit wet still. Let me dry it for just a second, just to get it good and sticky. How's everybody doing today? Hi, Kim Daniels. How are you? Hi, Florine. Welcome. Hi, Janet. How's everybody doing today? I had an appointment at my regular time. I usually go live around 3:45, 4 o'clock Central. Thanks for the sprinkles. I am doing good, Donna. Thank you for asking. Just want to get this dry. Okay, this is just my sticky mat that I use for all my cutouts. So, like I said, type the word September, check your messages. I'm going to do a cutout that I created to use with this month's club transfer. So, hey, Teresa Ann Lee, how are you? All right, looks like I'm seeing comments here, so this is so awesome. We're going to get started right away, so I'm just going to start pulling them over and painting while you guys are hopping on. We're going to start with this cute little scarecrow. When you get yours, this part is going to be scored. It won't be cut all the way through, but it's not going to matter because we're going to cover it up anyway. So I didn't want to recut it. But anyway, hi, Tracy. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Okay, let me just pull up my comments. Yay. Hi, Linda. How are you? And Karen. How's everybody doing? Okay, so what I want to do is start by painting this whole thing in black. That's my thought anyway. That's my thought. Let me know what you guys were up to today. Hi, Cindy. I'm doing pretty good today, Jen. Thank you for saying that. I'm going to move this over to the side because we're just going to paint it and then leave it over here. So we're going to paint. Oh, I didn't think about. I thought this through, but now I'm looking at it going, I did not think about the hat, but we're going to figure it out as we go. Thanks for the heart, you guys. Thanks, Daniel. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to everybody. I hope you all had a really good day. My day was just fine. I had a Zoom call around our normal time. So I changed it up and signed up for this late night. To me, this is late. To me, 8 o'clock is late night, you guys. Is it late for you? 8 p.m. is when I start to wind down. I'm in the tub watching my Netflix reruns. I had pizza today. Right now I'm watching Dancing with... Oh, fun. I have not watched Dancing with the Stars in so long. Gosh, I have not watched that in forever. I'm bad about TV. These comments seem to have stopped, though. How's it going, Charlene? You had your PT today. All right, we're just going to give this one coat of black. My brush is kind of wet because I did just wash them earlier today, and they're not dry yet. So what I like to do, since we're painting with chalk paste, is get my brush a little bit wet and then paint, because that just gets the paste moving. Now, there's some scoring on here. Even if you paint over it, you're still going to be able to see through where things go. I'm going to refresh this because for some reason, my comments stopped on this side. Even though I could see everybody over here, I should not even worry about it. I'm so used to, oh, there we go. Me too, Lacey. And for you, it's an hour later. So for you, it's almost 9:30. Oh, for Pete's sake, I'd be almost asleep by now. I have a long way to go. Still camping. Gosh, Charlene, that's been going on for you for so long. Okay, so let me start pulling some pieces over here. Let's see. These are that piece and this piece. This is going to end up being his shirt. So we want to get these 3 pieces painted first. I'm going to use Marmalade, which is one of our On Vogue colors. It's one of my favorite colors in the world, because I've been using it a ton. So we're just going to go with it here. Probably only going to need 1 coat for this also. 9:18, yes, Jen. I am Central Time, so I am 1 hour earlier than you. 1 hour earlier. Central Time, but I'm old now, and well, I also have to get up at 5:30, so that's part of it, but I am usually in the tub by 8:30 and in bed by 9:30 and asleep by 10:30. It's just what my life is like. Yes, Lagoon's coming next, Cindy. Don't you worry. That is next. Because I couldn't decide, and at the last minute, I grabbed it. I don't know, I'm doing kind of like 2 quick coats on here. But I love those. Okay, so I want this to be orange. And I think I want this little square to be orange. You're going to see how this all comes together in the end. It's so cute. This cutout set is already on my Etsy site. I did post it yesterday. But I was so excited to do the Christmas stuff. I started with that yesterday. Okay, so we're painting that. Thank you for all the hearts. Yeah, I got operated. I remember. That was so long ago. Because you and Patricia went about the same time from what I remember. That's what I remember. Okay, so we're going to do the little hay. I'm going to call these little hands hay, because that's what we're going to paint them all that. Hi, Tracy Williams. How are you? Welcome to my page, everyone. Where did you get the tacky board? Karen, this is a Cricut strong grip mat that I ordered on Amazon. And they came like in I got like a multi-pack, so I got a strong grip, like, I think it came in a group of either 4 or 5 mats. I'm not a Cricut user. I needed a regular mat for one thing for the wedding, for the mirror that I made. I don't know if you guys saw that. I needed a mat for that. And so this just came in a multi-pack, and I thought, I'm going to use this. So this will work as long as you only use chalk paste. If you like to paint with acrylic paint, I wouldn't recommend you using one of these because you won't be able to clean it off. I almost always paint with paste. Guys, I only use acrylic paint if for some reason I don't have the color I need, but I almost always do. I usually have a hard time chalking on the acrylic paint, so I always use the paste. It's just what I do. So that way I can clean up my mat and all the things, because it's water soluble, right? Okay, so these are going to be painted in Bumblebee, and I might do one more coat. Hi, Cynthia. So Karen, the short answer to your question, even though I answered it in a really long way, is, oh, I need this yellow too, is that I ordered them on Amazon. This is also going to be yellow. This is going to be his little hair, his hay hair. You guys, I created this all by myself. I'm so excited about this. So the September club, I'll show you in a minute. It's a frame. The club is a bundle. It's discounted for you, delivered to your door. There's no shipping charges involved with the club if you're in that subscription program. And I will show it to you here in just a second. I already made a reel with it, and I've used the transfer that goes with your club, I don't know, a number of times already, and it's only the 16th. Because I love it. Okay. So that is that. We're going to take, Hi, Patricia. This is going to be his face. And I'm going to paint that in a mixture of camel and dune. I'm sorry, camel and bright white. Mostly camel, a little bit of bright white. It's almost going to end up being this same color as the bait, as the wood. It'll be similar, not same, but you could leave this, since it's a scarecrow, you could leave it just the wood color. And that would look good also. Guys, type the word September if you're just popping on. Say hi. Let me know where you're watching from. And sprinkle, sprinkle if you can. That helps me so much. Okay, that is done. While these are drying, what else do I need? Okay, we're going to do the main part. Well, this is what I call the main part. His pants. Can you see this? All right, the pants and the suspenders in Lagoon, which again is my favorite. Hi, Beverly. You're right. How are you? Welcome, welcome. All right. And guys, let's do a giveaway today. So make sure I have not done a giveaway in so long. I feel neglectful. Sorry. I get on Go Live and I get a little forgetful. But anyway, let's do a giveaway today. So make sure you're commenting along, that you're hitting that heart button. And sprinkle, sprinkle. Let me know if you have any questions at all. And we'll do a giveaway at the end. I promise I will remember. That is the kiss of death for me. I promised I would remember. Hi, Pat Hill. Thanks for commenting. Appreciate it. Guys, just when you type hi or hit that heart button, it helps the video get to more people. Thank you so much for all the hearts. And these days in the social media world, it is a struggle bus. All right, we're going to get this painted. I don't think I'm going to need more than one coat. But we'll see. We shall see. We just have a few more pieces. I'm trying to figure out what color to do the hat. Maybe we'll do it in blue also. We'll do it in the Lagoon color also. These are the hat pieces. Thanks for sprinkling. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Linda. Thank you for that. I love Lagoon too. Lagoon and this orange together, I don't know why. It's like such a good fall color. Janet, everybody counts on my page. Because all of you are helping me, right? All of you count. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Everybody counts. All right, I said it was only going to need one coat, and I'm just going to go through while it's still wet and just do one more coat. And this, I'm just painting right from the jar. It is creamy dreamy still, so I'm not even going to bother to wet my brush. All the way down. Awesome. Okay, so I just have a few little pieces left. Janet. If you're a silent watcher, that's great. It just helps me if you're not. So I appreciate it. And if you can comment along, then that helps me too. Thanks, Tracy. Thanks, guys. Okay, so we're going to also paint. This is for the bottom. It's also, it could be grass. It could be hay. I'm calling it hay is what I'm doing. And then I'm just going to give this part a little brightening up. Here's a little tip, something that you can do for your cutouts. If you guys love crafting with cutouts, If you want to save a little bit on your paste, you could get everything one little coat with some Krylon Shortcuts, bright white, like a matte finish, and just spray paint your cutouts all in white as like a base coat. And then when you go through with your chalk paste, you know, the wood won't absorb as much and it'll be good. So that is a little tip. You can do that. We are going to do, this is going to be the base and the stick in espresso. I have those. I love, oh, the colors, yes. That's okay, Charlene. You got your thing. You don't have to. It just helps me if you do, so I appreciate it. All right, we're gonna do this more like a stain look for the stick and the base. Those are gonna go there. This is gonna come with 2 little round circles that will be buttons. Now you could use these or you can use actual buttons. I'm just gonna paint those in brown because I love blues and browns together. And then he's gonna have a nose. That I'm not sure what color to do in. Mine is apart because I did it wrong, but yours will be etched in the middle and it will not come apart. So let me think. Do I want his nose to be orange? Why not? It's a scarecrow. It can be any color, I guess. Getting my other hand done the 25th, so I'm trying to stay caught up on my crafts. Yes, the 25th. So then how long is your recovery, Jen? Okay, we're going to paint the nose orange. Call it good. All right, we got all our pieces cut out. Now we're just going to do a little chalking and then put it all together. So let's do that. We're going to set this aside somehow. We're going to slide this over. And for now, I'm going to grab these are his shirt pieces. It's good on my end, Charlene. It might be your end. And this is going to be a little patch. So are these dry? Yes, sweet. So what you want to do anytime you paint, whether you do it on a cutout or a board or whatever, you want to give it a light sanding that's just going to smooth out your paste. And I'm using an old 300 grit sandpaper. Thank you, Cindy. I'm glad you like it. I'm proud of it because I kind of designed it or whatever. Thank you, thank you. Okay, then you just want to brush it off, get the sanding dust off. Oh, good. Did that help, Charlene? Froze on you too. That's so strange. It's all good on my end, so I don't know. I don't know. I never know with this platform. You know how that goes. Okay, so let me show you really quick what the club bundle is. It looks like, well, I did it like this. It is a frame that you can add a picture to. I used this month's club transfer to add the blue and yellow pattern. You can do any colors you like. With your club, you're going to get shimmer, gold, and vanilla. That's the colors you'll get, but you can use any colors with your transfer. I am going to use tonight vanilla since that's what comes with the transfer, okay? So we're going to put the shirt like this, and this will do at the end. This is the design, so it's a plaid. Oh, thank you, Jen. You're so sweet. Okay, and then we're going to fuzz this just a little. I've already used this transfer a bunch of times. It's not super sticky. A lot of it is silkscreen, so I'm not that concerned about it. So I'm trying to think where I actually want to use the design. Do I want it to mostly be that or mostly be this? I'm just trying to look at it, see what I want it to be first before, and then I can repeat it on the other side. Maybe like that. Ooh, maybe like this. Okay. Okay, then we're going to repeat this same look over here as best I can. Let's see. Oh, well, I guess it's going to be the opposite. Is that what it's going to be? Well, it'll be the opposite, which is okay. Okay, we're going to give our shirt a little plaid look, and then this is going to be a patch on his knee. And I'm just going to slide this up here. As I said, and then I moved it. Hang on. Hold, please. Okay, so we're going to get our vanilla, put that on. And we're just going to chalk these few little areas with our club transfer. Thanks for the heart, you guys. Hi, Sissy. And then you're just going to take your chalk paste, press it in the silk screen. Now, you can use any color you like. I'm just using the colors that come with our club this month, at least for the chalking part. So this design you can only get if you're in the club. All right. Thank you for the heart. You guys are awesome. Hi, Sandy. Hello, hello. And then we're going to pull these little pieces off. Now, of course, this is just one way to do it. You could put this transfer on the overalls if you want. This is just what I was thinking of when I created it. This you're going to clean in your sink with water and this board eraser. And just clean both sides. I'm going to do it after the live because you don't need to watch me clean. Hey, Vicki Little. Vicki Little, are you catching up on your sleep? You said you were so tired from your trip. Okay. Thanks for sprinkling. That helps me so much. I do appreciate it. Okay, so I'm going to mostly use wood glue, but I think I'm going to need my hot glue just a little bit. So let me get that going. All right, now this is so cute. I love the way this turned out. This is going to be so cute on him, I think. Okay, so get your pieces dry, and then let's get the rest of these pieces off of here and dry. We'll have to look at it. We could do his hat in plaid. Who knows? You can do any, you can just play with it. I know the base is dry. The chalk paste dries so fast that I think most of it is dry. I just want to be 100% sure. Thank you for the heart, you guys. This is the one that I think is the most wet. All right. I created this so it would stand up. And we're going to do the face last because I'm not so sure about that. That we're going to just do. All right. Here we go. Let's get this all glued together. So, this is probably the world's fastest craft that I've ever done. All right, the way I would do this is this is going to fit at the bottom. So I just, before I glue this bottom hay, I want to make sure I have room. Okay, so that's why I put my base on. So we're going to start, I use Gorilla Wood glue for my cutouts, but you can use tacky glue, you can use other things. I created this for my club people. But, you know, you don't have to be in the club to grab it. I just think it was a good use of the transfer. What do you think? Well, let me know. All right, so then you have some scored lines. I thought it would be helpful, so I added those here so that you would know where to put your jeans. And I'm just going to lay it all out before I glue too much more, just to be sure. Just to be sure. You could also paint your base white if you prefer. I just thought the black would look good. So like I said, this face is going to cover up all that scoring. So I just left it anyway. We're going to put all these on. How fun. Thank you, Cindy. Appreciate it. All right, there should be a little... Where is it? I had a little piece. Is it stuck to the transfer? It is. Totally is stuck to the transfer. Hang on. I got this little piece that I was supposed to chalk. Hang on. Let me put it here. And this is drippy. Hold, please. I knew there was another little piece. My transfer is wet, so let me just clean it a little bit. All right, let's fix this little piece because I totally missed it. It goes right here in the center. You guys, don't lose your pieces. All right, I'm going to press this in. I had some fun tonight, actually, creating some things for the classroom. When I get out there with my laser, you guys, I just love making things. It's so fun. Okay. Not just for you, but also for me. All right, so that's a cute little middle part. So I just made it go diagonal, just like that. That will go in the center. We'll give it a minute to dry. We have our patch, can go on either knee. And like I said, I just want to make a plan before I glue everything down. And then we'll go back and glue it. Just the right hands, yes. The nose. These are some buttons. And that goes in there. Perfect. How stinking cute. Okay, let's work with the jeans first. Spray transfer. It'll be good. Thank you for the reminder, though. It'll be fine. It will be fine. I noticed 2 days ago, I had been crafting all weekend, trying to make reels for everybody on my page that likes to watch those. And I came home to go live, and I had a transfer in here that I never put water on. I didn't clean it. I mean, I did, but not till that moment. And it came right out. So yay me. I was very excited about that because I never do that, but I must have got distracted at the end of my crafting time. I do leave my paintbrushes forever in the water, but I never leave my transfers, ever. Ever, ever. Not on purpose, anyway. All right, we're going to get our hands on. Really, it's hay. We're calling it hay. Thank you, Cynthia. I'm so glad you like it. Okay, we're going to get this on and add a little dab of hot glue because we're getting toward the end here. I'm just going to have it kind of sideways. Okay, then we have our buttons. Again, you could use, you could use real buttons, you guys. That would be really cute. But I thought, let's give you these. You know what, guys, the other day, remember how I always say I use the wood glue? Let me tell you something. I walked in here the other day with a ton of shipping, and I knocked over all of this. And when one falls, they all fall. And nothing broke. Like everything just went boom, 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 boom. Nothing broke. That is kind of a minor miracle, actually. I thought something's going to be broken, and they were not. So I definitely recommend the wood glue. Tried and tested by me by throwing things around. Okay, now scarecrows have a bit of a stitched face. Okay, so that's kind of what I was thinking. Well, did Lois just... Hi, Lois. I'm so glad you're here. Yeah, I don't recognize your last name, so I'm so glad you're here with us. I'm normally on in the afternoon, but today I had something going, and I thought, let's sign up for a later in the evening craft time. Oh my goodness, you guys. I think I want less space there. Okay, we're getting to the end, so I am adding a little bit of hot glue to some of these pieces along with the wood glue, just so that it will stick when I hold it up. But we need to add our face. That was lucky. And also a good decision to use this. I got a plan for messes in my house. So this is kind of funny. So in my class, I always, I teach kindergarten, you guys, if you're new. And I always tell them it's okay to make mistakes. Don't worry about making mistakes. I even read them this story the other day, a couple weeks into school, about the girl who never makes mistakes. And eventually she makes a mistake and she realizes it's not the end of the world and blah, blah, blah. Today, I said it, and I said, you guys, I always make mistakes. And one of the girls says, you're the girl who always makes mistakes. I'm like, you know what? I own it. That's fine. Isn't this so cute? Now we just got to add the face, which, you know, we got to do. That's cute, actually. Okay, so we're going to add the face. I am not an artist. But I'm going to use my Sharpie paint marker. You can get black and white separate if you only want black and white. I got a bunch of them. So I got black and white in my pack. I should have done this one first. I'm feeling very nervous about this for some reason. But yes, you can get black and white. I'm just kind of separate if you just want black and white. So I'm going to make little stitch lines for the mouth. What did my face look like on the other side? Oh, I see. And then little tiny dots for cheeks right here. He's cute. Now, should I do more stitch lines? This is what I'm wondering. Whoops. I didn't glue the hay on the feet. Let me do that right now. I didn't realize that. We don't need that falling off. Is the face etched on the wood? It will be. Well, it is on the base. Tell me if you would prefer it on this part. On the base, it's all the way through. That was an accident. That's my copy. For you guys, you can vote. Would you like, do you think you would like the face etched just like on the surface there? Or do you want to be able to draw your own face? Let me know what you think. Because I can etch it. I accidentally didn't have it on the etching. I had it on, I had it on cut and I should have etched it. So let me know in the comments. That'll help you also because we're going to do a giveaway here in a minute. If you want, thanks for the hearts, if you would like it etched on this part. Because that's easy. That's just a change of color. Etched. Lois says etched. Anybody else? So I am doing some stitches. I'm not sure how many. We draw, in my classroom, we draw scarecrows for Thanksgiving hall board, or bulletin board. And I have them draw these little stitch marks. We actually do it on the face, so I'm sort of debating. If I want to do it on the around the edge of the face also. Everybody wants the face etched. I would like it etched because I can't draw. That's what I wondered, if everybody would like it etched in. So basically what I will do is I will etch this on this part, okay? I will do that. And I'll update it on Etsy. Guys, this turned out so cute. So just little dashes if you like those. And maybe some here, mostly just to add dimension to our scarecrow. Isn't he fun? Gosh, you guys, he is adorable. I am loving it. I hope you love it. And I am done early, which never happens. Never happens. Type the word December. No, September. You guys, it's late. I should be in bed. September. Head over to my Etsy shop and grab him. How fun is he? How stinking adorable is that? Oh, we should stitch the hat. Hang on. Let's put some stitches on the hat. Let's see. Where do I want them? Maybe just here. in the seam here. Maybe there. Maybe just a couple. I'm going crazy with those stitches. Okay, now I'm done. How fun. This is so fun. All right. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, you guys. I do appreciate you all. Look at that. He is fun. All right. Thanks for hanging out with me. I do appreciate you all. I will etch the face on this part as well. That way you guys don't have to do your own drawing. Thank you, Cindy. All right, guys, have a great night, and we'll see you all very soon. Bye, everybody.